You just think I'm stupid. Thank you so much for the super. Don't forget that Kamala withheld evidence that would have kept a man out of prison. This was as CAAG. The hell is that? CAG?
The hell is that? CAG?
So, I'm going to invite some motherfucking trouble here. I'm going to invite some more. Oh, God. I'm going to invite some motherfucking trouble here. Let's look at this. Hold on. Yeah. I need to build up for the next thing that I actually put. Oh, wow. Really? Corn Hub? Oh, God. Joe, you have to watch Actual Jake. You have to watch Actual Jake. X! Shh! 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 X! No! 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 X! No! No, no, no. Have you been looking at my playlist? Have you been looking at my playlist? Have you been looking at my playlist? Shh. All right. So the reason why I think that's so fortuitous, and if you're on my Discord servers, you know I've been wanting to do this video. So, hey guys. You ready to see a tangle with the Gothix Defense Force again? Because we're gonna do another Gothix video, and I want her to come after me. I want her to come after me, and her little defender buddies, because you know what? They're so they flavor my oh shit. All right, so. All right. Let's go. Final video of the night, and we're gonna get to it right now. Hey guys, about a month and a half ago, I got into a little dust up, and you can actually see it on my Twitter. I was contacted by the great Gothix herself. You know that shining star about the, Gothic black conservative that just still did the conservative shit that any other conservative was, but tried to play on identity politics. Yeah. And what triggered this this new video is, well, she had some defenders that came to my video that I previously did on her, and like every time I point back to my apology video to people who I may offend with my content. And so, Miss Free Speech over here came at me for making videos about her. I don't know. Maybe this video that we have right here that she's gonna go over, she's gonna extol the benefits of free speech when talking about a conservative porn star that got kicked out of, what was it, who was it, Turning Points USA Women's Conference or whatever the fuck it was, or CPAC. Let's go. What's up, Ziggurat? Oh.
So recently, there was some controversy at a Turning Point USA event, which is pretty much a
It was Turning Points USA, okay.
nonprofit that advocates for conservative values on high school and college campuses. Apparently, an adult film star by the name of Brandy Love attended the event as a ticket holder, but she was ultimately asked to leave after some of the parents informed the event staff of her presence. I wonder if any of these parents voted for Trump after that incident with Stormy Daniels. Anyways, this
oh shit, it's promising. What? Wait, what? Wait, she sounds like she's sticking up for a porn star. Wait, what? Color me surprised.
Prompted a large debate between conservatives where some were happy that she was kicked out and others thought that she should have been allowed to stay because Jesus walked with prostitutes or something like that, and you know. Now I can understand why some parents would feel weird with a porn star being at a conservative event for teenagers and young adults, but I wonder if kicking her out was the best move, and we're going to talk about that today. But before I get started, I just want to thank Adam and Eve for sponsoring this video. How fitting.
Okay, wow. Sex positive. Let's go.
I know. Adam and Eve is the nation's largest marketer of adult products with millions of satisfied customers off one. The woman of Twitter throw tons of hate at this. The issue was that she was tweeting some photos of herself at the event from the same account that also had photos of her, you know. So after this happened,
Wait, her porn? She was tweeting from the same account that she used for her porn? What? Color me surprised. What? Like, it's almost as if she's a public influencer, you know, a star. But let's go.
I began seeing conservative Twitter throw tons of hate at this woman, calling her all kinds of names because a porn star will hurt the conservative movement. Alright, let me just say that I don't like using labels because I feel like it boxes me in and that would inevitably lead to gatekeeping, so I'm not going to argue what is and isn't considered conservative. That said, I think it's important to recognize that in terms of hurting the conservative movement, publicly berating and hurling insults at someone, especially when it's unprovoked, doesn't exactly put conservatives in the best light. Think about this for a second.
Hey guys,
whoa, what happened? Oh shit, my fault.
Hey everyone.
Oh, wait, what the fuck happened?
Hey guys.
Whoa, what happened? Did I just click away? Oh, come on. All right, here we go.
So recently, there was some controversy at
here we go.
customer service, a 90-day no-hassle return, and we're going to talk about that today. Bring 50% around with nipples. Twitter throw tons that she was tweeting some photos of herself at the event from the same account that also had photos of her, you know. So after this happened, I began seeing conservative Twitter throw tons of hate at this woman, calling her all kinds of names because a porn star will hurt the conservative movement. Alright, let me just say that I don't like using labels because I feel like it boxes me in and that would inevitably lead to gatekeeping, so I'm not going to argue what is and isn't considered conservative. That said, I think it's important to recognize that in terms of hurting the conservative movement, publicly berating and hurling insults at someone, especially when it's unprovoked, doesn't exactly put conservatives in the best light. Think about this.
But that's what conservatism is. It is gatekeeping. It is literally the gatekeeping of the fucking future. Like, conservatives literally fought against women's suffrage. It fought against civil rights. That is literally what conservatism is. That interview that Ben Shapiro did with that conservative in England. He literally said, it looks like no new ideas are coming from the right. All the energy is on the left. The conservatives gatekeep the future. But let's continue.
This for a second. The term conservative has been vilified so much that so many people on the left think the term is synonymous with being a bigot or a racist. And I know you see it. The amount—
Well, it kind of is. Like, literally. Conservatives do it to themselves. They don't want brown people in their country. They want to fight endless wars. They don't want to spend money on poor people. They demonize sex work. Like, literally, this is the conservative movement. Or are we not watching the same thing? But let's continue.
ton of people trying to advocate for censorship of conservatives because of their extremist views? Because here's the other part of it, and this is something that I always keep in the back of my mind when creating content. I know for a fact that there are people who disagree with me, but still watch my videos. And that tells me—
What? When you make a video talking about how to be a controversial YouTube, that people watch your videos and disagree with you? What? How? Wow, it's almost as if you promote yourself to be antagonistic towards people. You don't say. You don't say. But let's continue.
whether they want to admit it or not, something I've said keeps them interested enough to keep watching. So last year, I spent a lot of time watching conservative commentators, listening to conservative news, and speaking with conservatives so I could get rid of the misconceptions about conservatism that the media led me to believe. Now, if every conservative I spoke with bullied people out of their movement in the same way the left bullied me for refusing to think how black people are supposed to think, I would have drawn a much different conclusion about conservatives. I think—
See, this is one of the things. This is one of the problems that I have with black conservatives like this. This is the problem. Now, there are people, and I'm just going to actually address it. So, there are people who literally will try to actually, without doing it or not, they don't know how to express the cognitive dissonance that they see that a black person would actually support a party that is literally racist. There are people who don't have the words for it, so they just fall back on "you're not black." Now, here's the thing. I haven't done on videos that I've done about Gothix before, and I won't do it on videos that I talk about Gothix, because questioning somebody's blackness is fucking stupid, because we all live our identities in some sort of way. So, you know what? I will never question somebody's blackness. I will question their relationship to a particular party that opposes or looks down on their blackness as a mark against them, but only uses them as a tool. The same way I would question somebody who, like Dave Rubin. If you're capitulating to a party that has been antagonistic to you, that only sees you as a tool and nothing else, and as soon as they get what they want, last one in is the first one out, then I have a problem with you. And that's why I have a problem with people that do this shit, and people like her that sit back and promote a party that don't mind rolling back the fact that women can vote, don't mind rolling back that black people can vote. That's what I have a problem with. But to call out somebody's blackness, come on now. We all do black a different way. We all do white a different way. But, you know, that's lost on her and her little sycophants. Because the only thing they see is, well, she's a black woman with an imprinted thought, and you should... No! I can criticize your thought. But let's continue. By the way, she's not going for censorship. From what I see, that's cool. That's cool. I would actually agree that you should never... People who complain about freedom of speech should never cry censorship about shit like this. But let's go.
I think it's important to acknowledge that there are a lot of people watching from the sidelines that are trying to make their decision about where to align themselves. So in the case of Brandy, imagine for a second if she was interested in leaving the porn industry and wanted to hear conservative speakers that could potentially sway her in that direction.
Oh, God. She was a conservative before she started porn. Oh, my God. No. No, we found some sort of common ground. And you just said conservative has a bad rap. Look. I saw the video that Brandy Love did. She was a conservative before. She literally is a businesswoman. She literally is like, hey, I like fucking. And she's like, yeah, I like fucking different people. Why would you gatekeep conservatism behind her sticking with her in her marriage, which she states she wasn't satisfied enough? Why? Oh my God, why? This is the shit. You're not a... Oh my God. She's not some new conservative. It's the same shit dressed up in a different fucking package. It's okay to not want to just fuck the person that you legally have a contract to be married to. God damn. Let's continue.
If not her, think of all the other porn stars that could have been watching this incident play out. Maybe they also wanted to explore conservatism, but because Brandy was kicked out, it reinforces the belief that they wouldn't be welcome. But Gothix, there's no such thing as conservative porn stars. Alright, listen, I didn't think it was possible for a syrup bottle to be cancelled for racism, but here we are. I'm not saying you have to co-sign on pornography. What I am saying, though, is that maybe there's an opportunity to approach these discussions differently. Because after this incident...
Why don't you just let people fuck who they want to fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Why don't you just let people fuck who they want to fuck? What does that have anything to do with fiscal policy? Because it's not about fiscal policy. It's about control. It's about controlling people's bodies and what the fuck they do with it. Wow. Yeah, Ron Jeremy is a conservative. But it's okay because he's a big dick. I mean, he's supposed to have a big dick. Or, I mean, like, he's been accused of doing some shit that was wrong. But let's go.
When it happened, I came across this on Twitter. I'm disappointed that Turning Point USA kicked out Brandy Love for no reason whatsoever. She's a Florida conservative businesswoman who loves America. The right has an opportunity to be the big tent party. Don't be a bunch of prudes. Followed by the Libertarian Party of Tennessee saying this: we'd gladly accept Brandy into the libertarian movement. If conservatives won't accept her, we will. She's just trying to make a living and isn't hurting anyone. So here's the main point that I want to make.
Libertarians are conservatives. Literally, all libertarians are conservatives. They just aren't for the super religious shit. But guarantee you libertarians are conservatives. Okay, let's go.
Ben is using the term prude while referencing conservatives, and the Libertarian Party is like, we'll take anyone. So from an outsider looking in who may already have preconceptions about conservatism, what's to say this doesn't reinforce their belief that the movement is full of religious prudes?
It does. It does. It doesn't just reinforce their belief, it confirms their belief. Mike, please tell me how libertarians and conservatives are different. I'm gonna give you opportunity in chat to say that. Cat hits the nail on the head. Libertarians are conservatives with weed. Like, come on now. Like, if you want to say you're gonna be a socialist libertarian, the prefix on that is socialist. But like, come on now. Come on now. Let's continue.
Who wants to hang out with prudes? That's boring. I want to have fun. So my suggestion is perhaps there should be a way to welcome newcomers into your movement while still being true to your values. For example, I see a lot of people on the left advocate for things like normalize sex work without educating those same folks on the risks involved with sex work, and I think—
Wait! This is literally so. What's the risk involved in sex work? Please, are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it within the next 2 minutes of this? Like, okay, let's go. I
think that's extremely irresponsible. That would be like advertising cigarettes to consumers without educating them on the risks of smoking. I'm not gonna say—
Wait! Oh my god! Oh my god! Is this an abstinence only like push? What? What are the risks for sex work? People say when I review her videos, I don't let her speak. I don't let her bring up her arguments. Where are the arguments? What's the risk for sex work? What's the risk? Okay, let's go.
Sit here and tell you how to live your life, but I'm at least going to provide you with adequate information before you make your decision. For me personally, I'm concerned with the influx of young women encouraging each other to start doing OnlyFans. When I was in my 20s, it wasn't as common for people to be so open and proud about the fact that they're doing sex work. However, today, you don't have to scroll very far on Twitter before you see a stranger's booty cheeks on your screen advertising a 2-for-1 special on OnlyFans.
So, okay. I can't show you my Twitter, I can't show you my Twitter. I really can't show you my Twitter. TOS and all that other good shit. Just like I can't show you my Reddit. But you know why? You know why that shit pops up on my Twitter? It's because of what I follow. If you see booty cheeks on your Twitter, it's because of what you follow. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Really? Who are you following? This shit don't just get in your feed. Twitter is not just putting that in your feed. You have to follow people in order for that to happen. Wow. Let's go.
Sex work is being more normalized for younger women, but there isn't an honest conversation being had around the topic. I get that some folks need to pay their bills.
What's the risk? You haven't told me the risk. What's the risk? That these in celebration people will look at you funny because they don't know how to touch a woman, they don't know how to talk to a woman, and they're pretty shit. And they're gonna say, "Oh, you're used up." Good. Here. Let's go closer. I'm gonna say this. This is outside of the view. This is outside of the video. But I want a professional touching my penis, even if she not like paid professional. I want somebody to know how to touch around my penis. It is so much fun when you have somebody that knows. What's the problem? What's the problem with sexual experience? You still haven't told us the risk or the downside to sexual work. Is it because it's dirty? Is it because it's dirty? Let's go.
But I worry that making something easily accessible is planting an unnecessary seed in their head. Because let's be real, if someone needed some money and their options were to either teach themselves a new skill and get a second job versus show their hamburger on camera for $100, I think it's foolish to assume that everyone would take the second job. I think
Wait, so she actually believes. Wait, let's go for the premise of like, why do people need a second job when most people actually work 40 hours a week but more and they still can't survive? But she actually believes that people who need money would automatically go to sex work. Like, she actually believes that people, wow. I like, there are some things that I naturally assume about people, but I don't just assume that if people need money, they're gonna start selling coochie or selling penis. I just don't think that. And you know what? When you make sex work hard, it's harder for the victims of sexual abuse, of human trafficking. Wow, let's continue.
The money, the attention, and the freedom to be your own boss is appealing to a lot of people, especially those who haven't fully matured up here. So perhaps there's an opportunity for conservatives to step in and fill the gaps where the left neglects. For example, there are a lot of ex-porn stars that advocate for younger women to leave the business by educating them on the harsh realities that follow adult work, which is something that a lot of newcomers might not consider. Like, what happens when you want to leave the industry but your reputation continues to follow you everywhere? Or what difficulties you could face when dating, or the awkward conversations you'll have at parent-teacher conferences when you find out your kid told everyone at school about your previous endeavors. Simply just—
Wait, oh God. First of all, your kid probably shouldn't be knowing that you did adult movies. Secondly, what does it matter if you were fucking safe? Literally, if you were fucking safe, why does it matter? Third, stop demonizing. All of this falls on women. All of this falls on women. All of this falls on women. You don't hear this comparison as a relationship to a man. All of this falls on women. Or the perception, I should say. Like, for real. Okay, oh God, let's go.
Just saying pornography is bad isn't going to do anything, and guilting someone for doing it isn't going to work either. If the goal—
But you just described guilting somebody for it. What are you going to conversations about dating? What if it's your children are going to find out? What about your reputation? Like, you just described shaming somebody for it. Like, okay, let's go.
is to win people over, especially those that love their country and their freedom, I think these conversations should be approached with compassion and understanding instead of outright gatekeeping or shaming. Nobody wants to hear a lecture from their parents, so sometimes you have to connect on a personal level in order for someone to be receptive to your message. But that's just my take on it, and I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. How do you think this should have been handled? Let me know in the comments below.
Okay. It's still the same. Well, of course sex is bad. Of course you shouldn't want to have sex. Of course you shouldn't want to fuck who you want to do. This is literally the conservative fucking talking point. And I'm sorry. You're not advocating for outright censorship, but you're advocating for a coercion of what sex work is. You're advocating for a coercion of the shame associated with it. You're still trying to accomplish the same thing by literally trying to make sure that people don't feel like they have this choice of performing this sex work. Like it's a dirty thing. Newsflash, sex work is the oldest profession there is. And I'm sorry. I don't think that a porn star who literally was there to promote Turning Point USA should have been turned down, especially after she paid her money. What is it you say? That you have the right when you pay your money to that's the conservative line. You have the right to pay your money and be wherever you want to be. The fuck? But anyway, I look forward to the Gothix Defense Force to come after me. Come, bring your tears. I need it to flavor my motherfucking water. And for you guys who are watching at home, thank you for watching this video. My links are in the description. You can actually check them out down in the description. Or you can actually, check it out in the description. If you're watching it on Twitch, please hit that subscribe, hit that follow button. I'm trying to get an average of 3 viewers per stream, and I'm almost there. I'm like at 2.5. So if you can actually help me out by watching on Twitch, that would be great. Other than that, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button for the stream. And if you're watching the video later, please hit that like button. And we're gonna end the segment here.
I want to take the time to say thank you to my current patrons, and you can actually help support my channel for as little as $1 a month. Check out Crimson60620 PS4 Gaming. Thank you.